What's going on YouTube? Today I've got a review of a few accessories that I got in for the P365 XL Spectre Comp, along with my Romeo Zero Elite that I just had installed on here. Um, First things first, I got the holster, 365 XL holster from SIG. Comes with that nice little claw on there. I want to try one with the claw. I've never tried one before. I've heard good things, bad things about them, but it worked out for me. Now, the only thing with this one I will have to say is out of the box, it did not work with the SIG Romeo Elite with the shroud on. So, first things first. Now, the this was one that I could get that wouldn't take me about a month to get in. So I went ahead and picked this up, and I went ahead and took the shroud off for a while to carry it. Now, without the shroud, perfect. No jiggle, no nothing. It's tight. Comes out when you need it and stays put when you don't want to move it. Now, the only thing with the shroud on is it does not work with the shroud. And I was hoping to use the shroud because I work in an environment where a lot of these things I work around, table height tools and things like that, could potentially smack the optic around and damage it. So I wanted to make sure the shroud was on there for durability. So you can kind of see with the shroud where it hits, kind of right there inside. Now that's not exactly a deal breaker. It's a 2-minute Dremel job, no big deal. I just didn't want to do that at the moment. I'll probably do it eventually down the line because it is a nice holster, and the claw does work. It helps push against your garment that you're wearing to keep it tucked in a little closer. So this part that sticks out, which is usually the grip right over here, top part, kind of sticks in a little bit closer to your body. So it does help. I give that to the claw right there. Now, the holster I was excited about that took a while to come in, 575 GLS Pro. Now, I love these holsters. I have them for a couple of my carries, and I absolutely love them, only because you can do so many cant positions. You can adjust the height of the ride on there, and it has a retention, which not many holsters have that are smaller and for appendix carry. So, right on in, you'll see plenty of room for the optic. No bouncing around there. With this retention on there, that thing is solid. It is not going anywhere. There's no jiggle, no nothing. I mean, you can really give it one, and it's not going to come out. I really, really like these. The retention, once you get your firing grip and you push it up, comes right out. And when you put it back, pops right out. That's going to be, I mean, it's just great if you're, moving around. And I mean, not saying that holsters without the retention are not necessary, but I do like that extra layer of just in case, you're rolling around or something and you bend over and something got loose, you have that extra level of retention, especially if, you were to get engaged in some kind of, scrap with somebody. That is not going to go anywhere once that's popped out and good to go. It does have this little bit kind of mini claw that goes against your garment, and it does help a lot. I do carry appendix. I am a bigger guy, 275, 6'2", and with the right cant, the right everything, it is doable. It's not exactly the most comfortable all the time, especially when you're sitting down, but it does work. It's manageable, and with some practice and some good time with it, it does come very, very naturally to carry. I can't say enough about those 575s. I do love these. The next accessory we got is going to be the 15-round magazine. Some people were talking to me about it and they couldn't find the XL extended magazine. Well, they don't really make an XL extended magazine, but it's the 365 model. And the only thing they do is swap out these two little magazine shrouds right here that cover the gap. So your large one's going to be for your 365, and the smaller one that's on there is going to go right into the XL. You have a little bit of a difference in the grip texture, which is no big deal. I usually carry the flush magazine when I have it in the holster, and I keep the 15 round close to me just as a backup in case. You never know. So if there's anything you have a question about today or anything like that, just drop a comment, like, and subscribe. And yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll do my best to answer them. Take it easy, YouTube.